My name is Vinay. I'm the CEO of Leapcraft, which is a product innovation company based in Copenhagen, Denmark. We work a lot with data-driven innovation, and we develop all kinds of new products for companies and governments all over the globe. I'm trained as an industrial designer, and then I drifted into the space of technology and data-driven innovation the last few years. I was trained in a classic industrial design paradigm in the 90s, in sort of fashioning and shaping products with expression and performance and functionality and things like that. And somewhere along the way, I kind of realized that industrial design had limitations in terms of how much influence you could exert on not just the product, but also on society. So I sort of meandered my way and discovering all kinds of new skills and new colleagues to work with, new educations and things like that. And I ended up in the space of interaction design. And I went on to do a master's in Italy back then in 2004. And that sort of opened up a whole new universe for me of how technology and design can actually fuse together to create something more significant than just beautiful products. Today I'm going to tell you a different kind of story. We've been going through debates on what is the future for design, especially in the Danish context, and I want to show a different story here. I want to rewind a little bit to 1907 because something really important happened in New York. A Belgian chemist, he discovered Bakelite. This was an interesting moment in the history of design. No one talks about this because it's not been captured in design history books. Bakelite changed the way products were designed forever. So one thing that happened was this new raw material sort of liberated product design in a totally new way because iconic products started coming out in free form, in mass-manufactured, lightweight structures. Something like this phone from Ericsson was an epic phone because for the first time, a phone could be made out of a unibody structure, made lightweight, ergonomic. Everything was thought through. So this phone is so significant, actually, that it has become an icon in a new way because the receiver that you see here comes from there. Yeah. So the question is, what is a new raw material for us here? At this junction, almost a century later, what's the raw material that we should play with? Us as creative people. And so I have a small hypothesis that the raw material is invisible, it's not tangible, it's not something you can hold in your hands, but we feel it every single day. And that is the story of data. And of course, it comes in all fashions and forms, big, small, medium, whatever size you want to. Don't fall for the buzzwords, but there's definitely something really intriguing about thinking about data as a raw material. It changes the perspective, it gives you a new lens to look at how to approach problem solving, opportunity seeking, and creating new systems and solutions. I think really good design addresses the right sort of strategy around how desirable a product should be and how can it be made most useful possible. So aesthetics is important, but I think more and more, I think designers and design principles in general should start asking what is the right thing to design. I want to be working in the space of asking these big questions, shifting paradigms, and creating significant change in people's lives. So in our case, we do a lot of work with healthcare and education, especially in the emerging countries, where we design products and services which are sort of low cost, very rugged, and appropriately sort of designed for the right context. So bringing in cultural context, nifty technology, pattern recognition, data visualization, all that together to actually create a new sort of platform for products. This is what we do often. So our take at least has been that design should improve people's lives significantly, and we should spend more energy on asking these kinds of questions and going after solutions which are more holistic.